I just got all nice and fresh, took a shower, shaved, everything, just to do my finest content yet. Off-brand memes. I do this strictly for you. I try to look as professional as possible. I try at least. But anyway, what's cracking? It's that time. Off-brand memes. You know what's up. I might have got age restricted on a previous video. Need to be okay, guys? This is a dangerous video series, so any of your support would be very appreciative out here. Okay, the likes, the comments saying, yo, I really like this Minecraft Let's Play. Anything to help me out, you know, that'd be great. Yeah, and yeah, I dug up some of the most degenerate content from around the web. Let's see what we got. When the off-brand has a good, wholesome ending, when I get older, I want to try wearing one of these. That artwork is stunning. And it's enough to make a grown man cry, and that's okay. And sauce, I even give you a sauce on that. Dang, man. That artwork looks even better than some manga out there that are not off-brand. I'm just out here gushing over just the sweater and also the thighs with the spats. I don't know what those are, like yoga pants. That's great. So my short butt reading off-brand in the subway, and the tall dude behind me just like, what are you doing, brother? Who would actually do that in a public subway though? Why would you do that in a public? There's a time and a place for this kind of thing, okay? I'm just reminded of like when I did a cop exam. That's right, I tried to be a police officer, okay? One of the psych questions that, you know, the lady was interviewing me with was like,
okay, so how often do you flufferbait?
and I was like, I'm in trouble. And then another question was like, do you ever watch Off-Brand at work? And I was like, that one took me by surprise. I was like, dude, are there people out there that would actually say yes to that? You fluffed inside me. Oops. Oops, you idiot. Just, oops. I think that's the most appropriate reaction from the girl, while the main character is probably the non-realistic reaction. This is like a dentist working on your teeth in the surgery, and he's just like, you hear like, oops. Like, oh, that's not gonna cause any alarm bells. Would you rather have your bed made by a lovely maid? Oh, thank you. Or bed your maid? Oh, well, there's two of them. I have two. You gave me a better deal on the second picture. I have two maids in that one. Obviously, I take both because I'm a lazy guy. Often I don't make the bed. You know, the only time I make the bed is when, I'll leave that to your imaginations. You wouldn't hate NTR as much as if you didn't self-insert yourself as the guy getting cucked. And if those kids could read, they'd be very upset. They'd be very upset, I'm just saying, mister. It's a valid argument. I think that definitely deserves some awards of good thinking there. However, my counterpoint here, I still see the other guy, and I feel bad as a human being for seeing that happening, and I'm not that much of a sociopath to want to take another man's happiness away. I just want to give everyone happiness. The character we want to see get banged in games, being Tifa Lockhart, yes. And the character we're stuck with getting banged in games. Yeah, unfortunately, Last of Us 2, winning all the game awards out there. I would have laughed if it won even more game awards this year, even though it wasn't there. I mean, the guy came up there for the game award, for frick's sake. Just kind of funny how it's like, oh yes, boobas, those are not okay. We can't allow that, but hey, decapitation. Hey, that's cool. Me browsing Nyantai and seeing Off-Brand in my favorite anime, and we're like, nah, me quickly scrolling past, just not gonna look at that. Honestly, I used to like specifically look for some of my favorite animes. They're like, oh, I really like that girl. That was great. But now I see an anime. I'm like, I don't really want to see that. I like the happy ending there. I'm just gonna keep going by, unless it's vanilla. Then vanilla is fine, you know. I mean, there's some friggin' hardcore vanilla Naruhina stuff out there. Sheesh. Me going to the V tags to look for vanilla, and then we get sprayed with vomit and vor. Sometimes you just get those tags that you just don't want to see pop up. They exist, you know? But you could always do a negative with the tag and it'll take those out, right? Or maybe I'm just thinking of the Boru off-brand sites. When she says you can't suck her huge anime boobas, and This is just so sad. What am I doing with my life? I like how the raccoon just looks so sad there too. Everyone just on the curb having a bad time. I feel bad, man. Why can't a man just go and suck on some booba, man? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with giving a good suck, you know, to our homie? When you're pansexual and... Oh yes, inside that mouth we go. How'd you get that whole pan in there? I'm like reminded of like some friggin' cursed burger commercial where someone like slithered like a snake up and ate the whole burger with their mouth. It was weird. It was really weird. By the way, are there any boys here?
Oh, you silly. Didn't you know? This is an all-lesbian school.
Oh, I see. That makes...
Wait, what?
Hey, man, some people would probably celebrate if that was actually a thing. But, you know, considering how they're like 2% of females, I believe that is the general statistic, I don't think they would fill up that quickly. I mean, granted, there is a lot of human beings, but 2% spread out over, you know, the other 98% is gonna be very small. You watch the entire Metamorphosis anime and you're very sad. But then you hear an oi, Josuke. hey, I know there's always those rumors going around saying that it's gonna get an off-brand series. But just imagine if they did add that twist ending. Do you think Araki would allow it? No, that'd be great. You know, just a little, you know, come on. So me opening a NSFW post in public, just enjoying this. And then the strangers passing by. You see, this one is a little bit more, I mean, the Armin one's pretty good too, but just more shocked. Just doing it in public though. You got some major cojones in order to want to do that. There's a time and a place, homeboy. When you and your brother eat the rest of the ice cream, don't tell mommy, all right? Oh my God, okay. You know, sometimes you eat it and you just gotta make sure between the two of you that you gotta keep your secrets. Unless she finds out, then you rat the other sibling out immediately. Because we both know that if, you know, none of you rat each other out, then you're both getting punished. Goblin Slayer Sword Maiden stars in an adult movie, and me, well then. I don't like goblins, but I like sword maidens. I don't like goblins. I like goblins. Ah! And then, like, you get more events like, wow, she can make faces like this too, from Dress Up Darling, and then, why is the off-brand artist taking so long to make these? Trust me, there's already off-brand artists of this stuff. Well, I don't know if it's specifically of the Slippery Girls or something. What if it does exist? What if they do make that? I think that's good marketing. Man, imagine how big brain that would be to advertise in an anime your off-brand game. You're really smart. I finally found it. After 15 years, the scroll of truth. Watching Off-Brand doesn't change how hardcore of a weeb you are. Yeah! Let's get this out of here. It's true, man. I don't consider myself better than any of you because of I watch Off-Brand, I'm open about it, and I talk about it, all right? No, all it means is I'm just an open degenerate. That's all it means. So here we have some lovely detailed stockings. My God. And then I want them to sandwich me. Yes, I agree. I mean, it's different thighs in this case here, but yes, wow, that is just the artist work on that is amazing. Just something about those fishnets. It just makes it special. I don't know what it is. Oh, Azure Lane.
Coffee's here, Commander.
Oh, thank you. Huh?
Oh no, I forgot the milk.
Oh, dang. What are we gonna do? We don't have the milk. Oh, shucks. Well, I guess I gotta go to the store. Hope we don't have any kids, otherwise I'll never see him again. I hear dads have a hard time getting that milk. So the classic your name pose, of the girl. And then here we have another your name. Something seems a little different about this one here, but the angle is especially well made. It's just a little bit different, that's all it is. It's just a little bit different. Different plot line, maybe. I hope a meteor doesn't actually crash down on top of them while doing it. So the wiener of a squid is located very near the beak, and it's huge. And we see Squidward like, oh. You know, there's a lot of cursed things about SpongeBob, and that might be one of them. There's a lot of like interesting theories about SpongeBob too that circulate a lot. That was one of them that I wasn't aware of. So here we have a off-brand site and scrolling to page 120. And I feel like I'm always searching for something, for someone. How desperate do you need to be on 120? What are you digging for at that moment? What do you need to go that far? When she says she'll send nudes in an hour, and well, the clock's ticking here, so I guess I'll just keep watching. I guess I'll just keep watching until the sands run out. Okay, I guess I'll just look at this. It's quite nice. Oh man, the things that guys will do. There is just a strange desire that we will wait. We will be so patient if we're promised the goods. Our psychology is so messed up. Anyway, that's gonna do it here for some off-brand memes. I hope you guys had some good sauces in today's video out here. I tried to bring some of the quality content, and you know, I appreciate it if you guys stuck around and, you know, maybe bought some merch or Lost Paws merch, and, you know, get a body pillow. I don't freaking know. And I'll just plainly hope to see you beautiful sons of guns again next time.
You crazy mother.